Like I said, all gods are deities, and all deities are gods. And I work with deities, a lot of different ones, and you work with them, but it's never a worship. So we get this thing in the Western society, Western world, where it's all about worship, giving the power to somebody else, or praying to somebody else for your power, or praying to somebody else for your blessings. But in the society, like in African societies and native indigenous societies and cultures, it was many different deities. We all had one aspect of the creator or the one source that we all from. But then we had deities. Like in the Ifa deities, you have Yemenja, Oshun, Ogun, Shango, Osumere, Oya. You know, in the Kemetic, you got Heru, Osiris or Osar. You got Isis or Osset. You got Impu. You got Anubis. You got Geb, Nut. You got many different deities. And you got deities, I would say, really are just, they all come from our mind. We all make deities because we have to, for their power, we had to get their power a personality. So if you want warrior energy, you might fuck with Ogun. If you want love and fertility, you might fuck with Oshun. If you want that Christ energy, you might fuck with Heru. Or if you were feeling like you a Heru. But each deity is its own energy and its own energy algorithm, and you can work with and pull from without worshiping. It's not about worshiping, it's about working. It's not about worshiping, it's about working with deities. Not worshiping deities. You work with them. Because they're just energy. And since energy has been created, it can never be destroyed. And a deity is just like a character. Like, you don't even have, we can make up our own deities. That's a little bit where I get into more of a cult level where you can make your own deities. I've made my own deities that I have and I use for different purposes, but some of my favorite ones are the Christ energy, Heru, Ganesh, Oshun, Osiris, Osset, Mayat, and different ones like that. But they all have an energy signature. Some of them have days of the week, and you work with them for different things. Now, you shouldn't really go to them with your human problems, such as relationship, advice. They're more for protection, fertility, different things you need. As far as human problems, they can't really understand it because they never been human. They're just algorithm or energy. So it's like electricity. You can't. Electricity don't do good or bad. It just is. That's the same with these deities. They're not good or bad. It just is. Even demon deities, you don't have to use them for bad. Just like some people might call on a light deity and ask them to do something bad because they believe that's helping them. So it's all about how you use them. You don't have to worship deities. Like, and we all come here kind of like, we all have a certain deity, most of us, that our life takes the original theme of. Just like we all are Heru. We all are Heru, and we fight Set every day, which is our lower self. And every day you rise to stay the Heru that you are. So I've always felt like I've had a close connection to the Christ energy and the Heru energy, which the Heru energy and Christ energy are the same things, and Buddha and all that. But it it's your life, it's your whole lifestyle. Like, each deity will relate to you personally. So just like you got Thor, you got Shango, you got Ogun. Them I want more for warrior stuff when you need to get out here and do something masculine. Then you got ones like Oshun or Set, them ones for feminine stuff when you need to get something feminine done. But that's not saying male or female, because all humans are masculine and feminine at the same time. But yeah, like I said about deities, they're just energy units. You can use them. You don't have to worship them. You don't have to worship Allah. You don't have to worship Jesus. You don't have to worship Shiva, Ganesha. Oh yeah, shout out Ganesha. That's one of my favorite deities too, Ganesha. You don't worship none of them. You let them do the